So, a couple weeks ago, I put a post out that I was getting a mystery box from Evix. I think that's how you pronounce it. They do mystery box air guns. It's like $140 with shipping. They promise over $300 in value. You don't know what you're going to get. So, I'm not going to show you what I got in mine. I'm going to show 3 videos independently of all. I got 3 guns in my box. Pretty much happy with my purchase. I had an issue I'm trying to get resolved with the one pistol. Yep, I got a pistol. Actually, I got 2 pistols and I got a rifle. Let me just show you the first one for today's video. Springfield Armory. This is the XDM 20 round magazine, authentic weight and balance. It's got grip and back straps and grip frame extensions, and it is a blowback 177 BB only. So let's open it up, take a look. Got the old instruction manual. Don't need that, rubbish. But there it is. This thing is pretty sweet, actually. Pretty compact. It's got the CO2 is housed in the magazine, drop out. It's got these frame extensions, they call it. So it goes in the gun like this, and you can see the bottom sticks out there. You can use it like that. Looks kind of stupid, feels kind of stupid. It's got the button for the dropout in it. Well, then you take these extenders, figure out which way it goes. Yeah, pop one on like that. It's got a bottom. You have a little button there you got to push. You push down on that. Oh, my CO2 piercer is not in the whole way. And that slides over the end of it. Then, let's just show you what it looks like. Now it's extended. Feels way better in my big palms. I got some big mittens on me. Single shot. It's got 3 safeties on this thing. It's got a grip safety. It's got a mechanical safety. And it also has well, I'm not real sure. I didn't fully read the instructions. I'm a guy, don't blame me. I know, we guys don't. Just put the CO2s in, put the BBs in, and get this thing ripping. That's all we care about. But supposedly it has 3. Not real sure. All right, let's go over what I do not like about this thing right off the bat. So for starters, it's got the Allen wrench to put your CO2 in. I got a couple pistols like that, and they're just kind of cumbersome. I don't really care for it. CO2 drops in as usual. You put your end cap back on and you thread it in. For some reason, I just have the hardest time getting these things started back in. They're a real fine thread, and they're a real pain in my butt. I don't know why they give me so much problems. A couple minutes later, after some editing, and I got it. Put your Allen in, drop it, pick it back up, and just give that thing a nice snug. Check for leaks. So far, so good. Then, the BB loading process. They give you this little freaking tool here. Just this little plastic piece. Yeah, like, I'm not going to lose that. Because it made it so awkward. Let me get some BBs. You almost need 3 freaking hands to set this thing up. So you take this little keeper, or whatever you want to call it, you put it in there and you use it to hold that spring back. Otherwise it digs into your thumb. You could probably use the end of a pen tip or something and do the same thing. And then it falls out. And it's just a cumbersome freaking disaster. Terrible design on that. Hold it back with a lot of tension and stick your BBs in. And then here's the next thing I have to show you. That you have to get this right or you get misfires and it gets stuck blown back because it thinks it's empty. See how those BBs are in there? They're stepped side by side. As you're loading it, if you don't see them consistently stepped next to each other, you got to shake them and get them lined up to where you want them. Again, stupid design. Slide your plastic piece back on the end, put your frame extension back on, slide it up into the gun. Half hour later, you're finally ready to shoot. So, not far back, 30 feet. And I just got a piece of drywall down there, some targets I already shot on it. I don't even know if I'm going to hit it. Move my gun rest out of the way. Let's see if we can get it. All right. This is a blowback design. So far so good. Load it up. Now, let's see if we can hit anything with it. And we're out. Stays locked back when you run out. That thing felt kind of weak actually. Had a nice kick to it. It's got a good feel to it. I don't know if it was leaking. Can't hear it leaking. But it just didn't feel like it was very powerful. Springfield Armory, USA. It is a metal upper receiver with a polymer bottom to it. So let's go look and see if we even hit anything on that little splatter burst. Well, that should answer it. There's all my grouping. I mean, the grouping wasn't bad for what it is, but look how ridiculous it is that some of those BBs bounced out of the drywall and all the rest of them, yeah, see that? All the rest of them are just stuck in the face of this thing. Like, come on. That's pretty freaking weak if you ask me. They don't even list an FPS on the box on it. And I'm gonna guess it's because they're embarrassed. They don't want to advertise. That's probably like 200 feet per second. Or my CO2 is leaking off in the gun. I can't hear it. But let's set up the FPS and we'll take a look. Okay, I stand corrected. It is a weak gun. On the back of the box, it lists 270 feet per second. Are you kidding me? Like, that's pathetic. That really is. Such a nice gun, and they put a pathetic thing like 270 feet per second. I mean, come on, guys, you can do better than that. We're still going to shoot it through the chrono. We'll see if we can even get those numbers. I'll be shocked if it even hits 270. Well, I'm sitting here getting ready to load up for the chrono test. It already happened. Like, I'm acting like I'm surprised, but I knew it was going to happen. I said at the beginning of the video it was going to happen. The little follower told you got to push the spring back with. Yeah, it slipped out of my fingers and just launched out through the yard somewhere. And you see, it's just a little tiny piece of plastic. And I searched around here for about 20 minutes already. No idea where it went. So now that's out. Yeah, like I said, that was a freaking stupid idea. So let me see if I can get this loaded up so I can show you guys the chrono test. All right, so you guys aren't going to believe this. when I thought it couldn't get any worse, the little plastic piece right there that you have to pull the spring back with to load, it appears mine is ready to snap off. I'm guessing next time I load this thing, it's going to snap off, and then I'm going to have to come up with another way to pull that thing back. Man, what a freaking piece of junk this thing is. But I got some sugar water stuff out here to show you, otherwise known as a Huggies, if you can see it down there. And I'm just willing to bet, I know it won't go through a Huggy. I don't even know if it'll go through the front side of one. But we are loaded back up with some BBs until it broke. So 30 feet back, let's see if it will even pierce a Huggy. Okay, so if you have one of these and you lose that piece of junk, a ballpoint pen seems to work better than that hunk of junk did to pull that spring follower back. And we're finally back to square one here. Okay, drum roll please. We knocked it off. So there's the Huggy, and whoop, yeah, there we go. Put that all over my DJI camera. We got one hole in it. I hit it several times. I think that one only went in because I hit it dead center, like perfectly broadside into the front. No chance of it going out the back. Didn't even put a dimple in the back. So yeah, that's just how weak this thing is. So I'm in the shade, and we're going to attempt to see if we can get these record-breaking FPS shots here. Ooh, my 231.7, 231.9, 233.8. Okay, this thing is fire. 225, 233.2, 235, 236. Woo, that thing is smoking. I mean, you can almost take that into an airsoft competition and it'd be legal. Freaking junk. It's too bad. That thing, it's got an awesome feel to it. Being half metal, semi-automatic, as fast as you can pull the trigger, it'll shoot. But there's just no power to this thing at all. So, be a great training tool for the boy. What could you use this thing really for? I don't even think it would kill a bird, to be honest with you. In fact, no, I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. But I hope you guys enjoyed this rather not so good review. Again, this came in a mystery box. So I still have 2 more guns to show. We'll do those 2 more videos. Hopefully 1 out of 3 is worth the value of the $100 I paid for it. I mean, to buy this gun separately is over $100, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. It is way too weak. Other than that, pretty cool, but way too weak. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you guys pound that